Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Struggling and Smiling B'Simcha, Part 2. Previous year we mentioned that L'tovatcha l'hanatcha, when Rashi promises, Hashem promises, no, Avram, according to Rashi, l'hanatcha l'tovatcha, you will have good, you will have pleasure. And then sending you to Israel, and it didn't seem like he had that. So in the previous year we said, no, that was Tov, that was good. Struggling with Lot, struggling with Sarah, with Hagar, with Paro, Mitzrayim. All those struggles make a person richer, deeper, more genuine, understanding himself. And that is good. Because when we struggle, we grow, and that is Tov. But the question is, what's Hanatha? Pleasure. We think about Hana, a nice Shabbat meal, a good cholent, good steak. Simchat Yom Tov, nice, pleasurable stuff. Take a nice walk with the family. Enjoy the beautiful surroundings, the gardens, the trees, the booming community of Ramat Beit Shemesh, where everyone is. That's Hana'ah. Struggling is good. It's Tov. Hana'ah, pleasure. So the question, of course, is what do we mean by Hana'ah? Do we mean base, physical, corporeal pleasure? Then I don't know if Avraham had that. Just like we say that Yaakov wanted to live a life of shalva at a certain point, or I thought he might have that shalva. It's not a chapter in Parsha Lecha of shalva, peace, tranquility. But yet, I think we could say it may not have been shalva, peace and tranquility for Parsha Lecha Vayera, but it was a Parsha of Tov, as we mentioned, and it's a Parsha of Hana'ah. Hana'ah does not only have to be a physical, corporeal pleasure, it can be much more sublime. Person goes in, he says, I know I'm growing, I'm struggling. It's not simple. This is delicate. There's a lot of emotions over here. There's Sarah feeling that she's being trampled by Hagar. There's Hagar feeling, I just married Avram and became pregnant. I didn't do anything wrong. And then there's me, and I'm in the middle of all this. This is not pleasurable. This is very delicate. It's even painful. But at the same time, it's Hana. I am enjoying the struggle because I know that when I navigate through this web, this maze of feelings and ill will between myself, Sarah, Hagar, I and Amir Hashem, all three of us are going to become better people. And right now, in the middle of all this pain, in the middle of the struggle, there's a hana that this is an opportunity for growth. And I'm wondering if that really describes Avram's life. Whether it's with Lot, analyzing what to do. Do I break up with my nephew? We can't be together. His shepherds and my shepherds, but they're not working together. On the other hand, what kind of horrible Maratayan that is, that here I am trying to lead the world and I can't get along with my own nephew. It's a struggle. And it was a painful struggle, but I call it a struggle of pain and hana'ah together. There's a certain pleasure, not a physical pleasure, psychological pleasure, a psychological pleasure of growing. That's the hana'ah. And hence the title of this year, Struggling and Smiling B'Simcha. I think it's a huge challenge. It is not a simple one at all, but I'm wondering if that was Hashem's message to Avram, Lech Lecha, according to Rashi, L'hanatcha, L'tovatcha is for your good, which that means even if a person doesn't enjoy what's going on, it's for his good. But even L'hanatcha, for his pleasure. Yes, there's a certain sublime pleasure in growth. May we all be blessed with the pleasure. Physical pleasures when they're appropriate, and the pleasure of growth and struggle and getting closer to Hashem. Shalom.